It's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, but
Yes,
we
sir.
finally got the boy in the building, man. Slade, what's good with you, bruh?
What's up? We here.
We
It's a
here.
nice room. I like it. I like this thing, chandelier thing, because it looks like it's sound treatment. It's acoustically treated. I like it. It's the things that pique my interest.
For sure, for sure. Now, I don't know if it's actually acoustically treated
It
in this
might be
mug,
though. It's got the
but
fabric.
yeah,
It's got the
the sound absorption
shapes.
fabric is on the ceiling. So yeah, if you scream, we probably won't hear you too much in this mother.
Crazy.
But nah, man, talk to me, man. How you doing today? How you doing?
I'm good. It's been a long day. I woke up pretty early, but it's been cool. It's been a vibe.
Word,
Yeah.
bro. Nah, I seen you been pretty busy, bro. Like, we got Family Legacy by MTV like on the horizon, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so like, let's just dive into that right quick, man. Like how do you feel about them actually recognizing just you and like, your experience as a child of a superstar?
For sure. Man, it's dope because not only do I get to like honor my dad on the show and like look at his accolades and stuff that he's been doing, but I get to talk about myself. I get to talk about things that me and my dad have done together,
Mhm.
and had just like brought me here because I come from that, but I definitely made my name for myself
Yeah, for sure.
in many avenues. So yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir. And like, to touch on like maybe one of those things that you and your dad did together was that They Gotta Go?
Yeah, yeah. So we got the track on Spies in Disguise, a Will Smith movie.
Mhm.
And that was fire. We did a lot of tracks during COVID, and a lot of those tracks actually ended up getting placed, like in some like real dope spots. Cause another one of those songs was "Get It Girl"
Mhm.
with Sweetie, and another one of those I'm pretty sure was off the Ice Cube record. So it's like we probably did 100 beats
Word.
that month, 2 months or whatever. We was just in the studio doing nothing but making beats, and yeah.
So what was it like for you like to kind of get into that beat making process, like one on your own and then kind of like, joining forces with your pop?
Um, well, it started off with DJing. He had took me to this party, and I seen what he was doing. He was rocking the crowd. The crowd control was crazy.
Mhm.
The music selection, the voice, and yeah, I think it was that night he had took me home, put me on some. Oh, he gave me Serato, the program, and I was just messing around, pressing cue points and stuff, messing with beats, and he was like, "Man, it should sound pretty cool." And so, like, I guess he just surprised me. At Christmas, he brought some turntables, put them in my room, set them up,
Yeah.
and for like 4 days, he just taught me. And after that, he was like, "All right, you got it. Just practice."
Yeah.
And I did, and I just kept going. Started scratching, juggling, DJing parties, headlining clubs. But that whole time I was like playing around with production. When my daddy gave me Logic, and I was just like, even before that, I was like putting GarageBand loops together, making songs with my friends. But when he gave me Logic, I was just like, it was a little bit harder. So I was just like messing around,
Yeah.
and but yeah, like over time, I just got more into it. My dad had the MPC, and I would always mess with it. And then I got one for myself and started messing around with it. And yeah, it just kept going, just making weird shit.
Making weird shit. That's how it is, man. It's like all the experimentation, like it ends up making sense in the long run. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So like, how did you
Man.
kind of like how'd you get into that point where you were DJing for Zendaya, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. From what I remember, it was just having auditions, and I pull it up, and they was just like, "Oh man, this little nigga fire!" Like he scratching, he juggling, like he was like, "Yeah." And yeah, so they brought me on. It was real dope. That was kind of. I always been like a shy kid, so like being on the big stage with Zendaya was like it helped me get out of my shell a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was just a big production. Like it was a well put together show, and like everybody there was mad talented. So it was a
Yeah.
lot of fun. We would like have jam sessions. I'd be juggling. Like we did this one thing. It was rolling in the deep,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like sitting there juggling it while little homie playing the drums, other homie on bass, and like yeah, we just jamming, bro. Like
Yeah. All right, now you done said this like 4 or 5 times, but I'm not a DJ, so what exactly is juggling, bro?
oh, juggling is. What's the best way to explain? It's like going back and forth from like the left side to the right side.
Okay.
Pretty much. So it's
Yeah.
like usually it's the same part of the song, so it'd be like what.
Word, okay.
So it's just like
Okay,
and
that's
like
a
the
bit.
different ways you could do that. Like it's a lot of different ways you joke. You do it behind the back. You do it like under the arm. Like if you get crazy, bro.
Start busting out dance moves while you fading it back
For
and
real.
forth, basically. Okay. All right, that makes
You
sense.
got battles. I used to battle a little bit.
For real?
Yeah.
Word. Why did you stop if you don't battle anymore?
I'm too competitive.
How you too competitive? Like,
There's a better way to say it is I'm a perfectionist.
word.
So I think that held me back from like wanting to compete because I was like, bro, this shit ain't good enough. Like it's not fine enough. I gotta learn a new trick. I gotta do it. Like I was just
Yeah. So like when I know you said that you were a shy kid and everything like that, but in that moment, like where you were doing the shows with Zendaya and like breaking out of your shell, what were some of those things that you kind of took from like going to see your pops, the crowd control XYZ that you kind of implemented in your own style, your own way, that made like your sets your sets?
For sure. My dad, one of the things that he told me when I was doing that was like, you gotta turn it on. Like it's a switch. Like if you don't think you could do it, like like it's another person. If that's what it needs to be for you, like just switch it on. Cause you gotta give them a show. That's what you're there for.
So
else
like
you can't do it.
So like listening to some of the music that you've played for me and like just sitting here in the room and everything, like your style is a little bit different. It's eclectic. It seems like it's more of a worldly aspect of music that you have when it comes to your sound. Now what deterred you from being like another Crunk artist, like a reemergence of a Crunk?
Growing up with my dad, like that's all you hear.
Yeah.
And being surrounded by that, being in the shadow, it's like honestly, like it'd be a lot of those things that just make you like find your own path. It's like when people are constantly like, "Hey, be like your dad, talk like your dad,
Word.
jump like your dad." It's like, all right, bro, like I like this stuff too, though.
Yeah.
It's like my dad like this stuff. This just what he make. Like, bro, like I'm listening to this. I'm like, I want to make this. I like jazz music. I might make me some jazz. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just
That's real. So like, who were some of like your biggest influences, like outside of the music that you typically heard during that time?
Sure. Man, a lot of people I was listening to in high school are getting like Grammys now. It's pretty hard. Like, but big influence like Mac Miller, K Tronada. Was listening to a lot of Gambino, Schoolboy, all of TDE, Cole, of course, Drake. I don't know, man. There's so many influence. I can go to the rock. I can go to EDM. I can go to jazz.
So if I could say, if there's somebody that like if you picked one song out of your catalog, or maybe if you put an EP together, something like that, who would you see would be like two features that can go along the songs that you have in your mind right now?
First people that came to mind was Mac and Vince.
Word.
That would just be five.
Yeah.
Maybe like Ab-Soul on the man.
Yeah.
That's just like for the love of it. Like that would be crazy.
So you really enjoy like the lyrical aspect of the hip hop and everything like that.
It's art, bro. That's what DJing taught me. Like it taught me a lot about hip hop. It taught me funk. It taught me just the details, making simplicity look complex, or vice versa. Yes, man, yeah, for sure.
Do you have like a favorite mashup that you've done before or anything like that?
I don't know, but I know my dad used to take some of my mixes when I was first starting. I had some 5 mixes, and he would go in the club and try them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if I had like a favorite one, but yeah.
That's what's up. Did he pay you for them? You should have told him.
Of course not. No.
Hey, Pop, I need you to run me that check, bro. Nah, that's what's up, though. That's what's up, man. So, like, what can we expect next from you, like, coming up in 2025 outside of the show? Like, what's new on Slade's plate?
We got the new music that's premiering on the show. We got Feels. So we got Feels by Slade. That's how you're going to find it. It's on all the streaming platforms. And I'm excited for that one because that one's just going to start all the other ones. I got, like, hella music that I'm ready to put out. And, that's going to be my, starting point, my breakout or whatever you want to call it.
Your debut.
Yeah.
Okay,
debut.
so what made this point
like
right
that.
here like become the moment that you wanted to like release music? Like what, or why have you been holding on to music for so long?
Like, cause I said before, I'm a perfectionist.
Word.
I be sitting on shit, cause I just be like, yeah, I just be thinking too hard. I'm an overthinker. I think I get that from my mom. But I also get my writing from my mom. She a journalist, so yeah, we used to write a lot of papers and stuff. But yeah, just being a perfectionist for real. But I think as I get better, it becomes easier because I'm realizing what I actually like and don't like, and as I just move further in it, it just all makes more sense. So this opportunity seemed perfect because it was just like it was like, you want to play something? I was like, yeah. What song's gonna be the first one? All right, this one. Let's go.
The feeling, it just felt right at that moment. So like, yeah, man, I'm excited to see. Like, hopefully the people receive it the way that it's supposed to be received, man, and just keep it rocking for the rest of the year, rest of the eternity, man. Real question. Like, I know you've had like plenty of experiences, growing up, dealing with the hip hop, everything like that. But is there anything that sticks out to you, like maybe one of your most memorable moments or something that you hold, near and dear to you?
I think first one that comes to mind is the anger management tour with my dad. It was actually like mad moments that whole day. I remember he played like I've been in animation for a really long time. Like Power Rangers not animation, but like Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that. And so my dad played this one animation where he was like fighting himself and he was drinking Crunk juice, and then he was like, I think, throwing the Hummer at himself or whatever. He had a Hummer at the time too, so like it was just like mad fire. I was just like, man, this shit cool. And but not only that, but me and Ice Cube and 50 Cent son, we were playing basketball. I remember that, and then my dad took me on stage that day, and it was crazy because I remember crying. Like, somebody was like, hey, your dad wants you to come on stage. And I was like, oh, I don't want to go. No, it's scary. And so they were like walking away, and I was like, damn. I was like, all right. And so I went and grabbed him right quick. He brought me on stage, and I was still mad scared. But my dad was like, he said something. He was like, say it. And I was like, yeah. And then we was just like running around. We were just running around like throwing water bottles and whatnot. It was mad fun.
For sure. Hey, that's funny, bro, because like your dad has the ad-libs that live like throughout that transcend time.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I remember yelling and what and okay just for no reason.
It's funny like being his son though, because like you just want to joke on your dad. So like he used to be like, we having fun tonight? He like, yeah, let's go. I was like, bro, why are you responding to yourself? Like, like, yeah, the whole conversation on the intro of this track.
Right. So real question, bro. Like that Dave Chappelle skit about your pops, bro. Like, how did that boil over at the crib?
Oh no, I was shook because like that's really how he is. Like I'm my dad at home. And, like, we just chill people, bro. We watching movies, playing games. He like to drink tea. He was like hella green tea drinker. But yeah, it's just real chill. My dad cook, like, just be chilling at the crib, bro.
That's what's up, man. So like, if there's one word to describe, like, who Slade is, what Slade is about, what he's trying to accomplish, like, what how he feels, just like an overall person, a word or a phrase, bro. Like, what would that word or phrase be?
Damn. I don't know, man. I got too much going on to be like to just put it in one phrase. Like, I don't know, Renaissance man.
If you need a paragraph, a stanza, whatever you need, bro.
I'm a Renaissance man. I do it all: engineer, producer, DJ, artist. I do a lot more. I'm on the fashion game. I'm just like an artist in general, bro. I just like being creative. When I cook, I'm creative. Like, everything I do, I feel like it's just my creativity coming out.
For sure. And I know you, I'm glad that you said.
But for the soundbite, legacy.
For the soundbite, legacy, for sure. But I'm glad you touched on the fashion. Because I also wanted to ask you, just like, what are some brands that you like on the fashion side, and then also on the tech side? Like, what are some things that we should probably be looking into, like in music tech?
For sure. Well, first off, 1-to-1 hat. This is Crunk, old school. Yeah. Actually, my grandpa had this in his closet, and I was like going through his closet, and I was like, yoink.
Let me
So,
get
yeah, and then my dad just gave me this jersey recently, like very recently.
Mm-hmm.
It says "Get Low" in the back.
Okay.
So I don't have to turn around. But yeah, I like Calabasas. I'm wearing their jeans. I like Nikes and Jordans for sure, but I really been on the Vans lately. I love Vans, like the new schools though, cause they like real skater shoes, like the bulky, like look like the DCs, the fat tongue and whatnot. Like yeah, this shit hard.
Yes, sir.
Love it. But yeah. Man, I be liking a lot of stuff. I be really trying to keep myself from buying stuff, cause yeah. Calabasas, Sixth Neighborhood, Sugar Hill, Gala. Those my people too, but they really they got some real fresh stuff. But man, I don't know. Look out for my brand whenever that happens, because my shit gonna be fine. Nah, but yeah, man. I like a lot of stuff. Off-White, of course, but like yeah, just cause the legends. But yeah.
Okay. And then just the last thing, man, like on the tech side, what are some things that we should probably be looking into, like on music?
For sure. I've been with Serato for like since I started DJing, so like I love Serato products, especially like now they're getting on the plug-in side. I mean the like production side. So I love their stuff. As far as music tech, man, I don't know. I'm a nerd, bro. I be looking at like interfaces. I be on YouTube like, I got the SSL2. They came out with the SSL 8 plus or whatever. It's got like 16 inputs. I'm like, oh my god, I want to put this on my rack. Like, I just got some new speakers. These focals, twin focals, and shit's hard. I had to save up for them. I was excited to get them. I just be trying to update my studio with like cool stuff, bro. Like, I'll be up just itching for some equipment. Like,
that's how it's supposed to be, man.
Safari pedals, all their stuff is fire. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, well, hey, man, Slade, bro, we really appreciate your time, bro. I'm excited for you and the way that the year is about to go for you, man. Can't wait. Like, much love to NTV for just putting all the kids together and, giving them a platform to speak about their lives and themselves. But, the new music dropping, singles on the way, hopefully an EP by the end of the year.
Word.
Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? But
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah. But, I mean, if it's going to take some time to perfect it, my brother didn't go and perfect it. We're going to be right here for you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
No doubt, man.